As you can see, it's my deadlift training from April 15th of 2016, and this is my first deadlift training back officially. I wouldn't count the accessory work as coming back because that was just part of regular programming, and I don't even know what to say. Uh, it doesn't make any sense to me how I have been making all this progress and all of a sudden out of nowhere this happens. I got weaker. I don't get it, and it's beyond frustrating. Um, Last week I wasn't able to deadlift because of my bacteria. I got bacteria in my gum because my wisdom tooth was growing in, and that was a week where I couldn't train really heavy at all because I couldn't eat for 3 days. So I figured it's probably safe to not even bother deadlifting, and I feel like that just really hurt me. And basically, I went 2 weeks without training with deadlift because I don't really necessarily count my competition days as a workout. So that also in itself was a week where I missed training basically, and that's pretty much 2 weeks that I missed. So this week I came back to starting to deadlift again, and this is my first deadlift workout back, and it's complete utter crap in my opinion. I really don't understand why all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I got weaker. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The few things I could just think of are because one, like I said, the 2 weeks I missed, that could throw me off. That could have thrown me off. This infection that got in the way that pretty much limited me from eating for 3 days, where I can really only had milkshakes, which was actually this past weekend. And it also could be because of where my weight is at now. Uh, your weight actually does affect your technique and your form and how your body uh, forms into your technique. I feel like that could be also be a factor. But regardless, I don't. There should be no excuse. Like I said, it really is frustrating to me because I'm the type of person that wants to make progress and move forward, and I hate being stagnant or going backwards. And this is going completely backwards, and it's really just getting under my skin. But regardless, if I'm going backwards, if I'm stagnant, I'm not going anywhere. It does not mean that I stop. I will keep going and try to not try. I'm going to get back to where I am. And the thing is, I have been preaching. You gotta back up what you say, and right now I feel like I'm not proving that because, like I said, I'm not making progress, and I'm just going backwards, and I don't know I don't know what's going on. This is something that's completely just new in front of me. This is a new obstacle I have to surpass, and I'm gonna do everything I can to surpass it. And basically, I have to work back to where I was, and I feel like the worst thing you can do, and the one thing I hate the most, and fear, is working hard to gain so much and losing it all. And I feel like that literally just happened. And I don't know what caused that. Like I said, it could have been the 2 weeks that I wasn't able to pretty much deadlift. It could have been the infection that caused me not to eat for 3 days this past weekend. I don't know what it is. And I guess it also could be because of the weight change and how it affects the technique. I don't know what it is. I am been constantly just looking at the video, looking at tapes from the past and now, and seeing what's changed and what's been different. And like I said, I just don't know. I can't figure it out, but I'm going to. And I'm not going to let this make me quit. one thing I want to definitely stress is that you are going to come across things in life that are just going to pull you down and make you at your lowest point. But the only way you can let that defeat you is if you quit or you walk away. I definitely wanted to just up and leave the gym after that work, after those 3 sets. I just wanted to give up and say, you know what, I don't even want to be here no more. But I kept going because I felt that even though I'm not where I am, it doesn't mean this is where I'm going to be. Like I said, I am not satisfied, and I feel like I went backwards, and I had to gain back everything that I had, and I will be doing everything in my power to get all that back. This is a new journey for me and a different chapter now, because this is where the heart and determination really comes into play. And this is, like I said, this is a new obstacle for me that I have to surpass, and I will overcome it. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to compete at the USAPL Summer Showdown, even though I was invited. I'm truly humbled and honored to have the invitation, but unfortunately, I cannot compete. So I was going to plan on competing at the RPS meet in June in Philadelphia, but now that's even up in the air for me because based on what happened today, and I feel like I need to spend more time getting back with volume and everything, and not even think about prepping for a competition because, like I said, this is the this is the most frustrating thing I've ever come across because I feel like I just spent months for nothing. Basically, let's just say this puts me all the way back to October of last year. Basically, October of last year, this is where I was, and I basically am all the way back to that now. Like I said, the worst thing I ever want to face is losing everything that I had, and that's happened. But like I said, the only way I can let that truly defeat me is if I quit and I walk away. And the most important thing is to not do that. There's people in this world who want to see you fail, who want to see you fall because they were not able to accomplish what you have, or they don't have it in them to work to get to that point in their life. I'm pretty sure that you guys have people who depend on you, people who look up to you and aspire to be just like you because of what you've accomplished and what you're working for. And the last thing you want to do is let those people down. Like I said, this is going to be a new obstacle I have to overcome, and this is a new adventure for me. So, I guess come along for the ride. This is probably going to be one of the most difficult times in my life, and I'm going to do everything I can. I will do everything I can to surpass it. Just because, like I said, just because I'm not where I want to be doesn't mean I cannot get there. So, don't let anything that knocks you down keep you down. You always get back up. That is one of the hardest things I learned in life. With whatever situation you have, whatever scenario that's come across you that makes you just feel like you're at your absolute worst. So the best thing to do is get back on your feet, dust your shoulders off, take a deep breath, and keep going. As always, deadlift videos every Friday or Saturday, accessories every other Tuesday. Thank you for watching the video, and come along with me on this new chapter, new adventure in my life where I get back on track to where I was. Like I said, when it comes to this situation, the most important thing is to have this and to have this. Because if you don't have those two things, you will not get there. And you will quit and walk away. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for another video next Friday. Take care.